Hey everybody, I'm here today with a slightly different type of video. I got a big box in the mail today, and I'm gonna open it with you and see what's inside. So as you know, if you've been watching the videos, I show US first editions and UK first editions. And I made it through the very early 90s, and then my UK first edition collection kind of peters out. I started by collecting the US editions, and I'm sort of still on the fence about whether I want to be a UK completionist. And so I keep my eye out. I keep looking for these titles, especially particular ones that I really enjoy, that I think have cool artwork. And from time to time, I'll pick one up. But the nice thing about being part of Stephen King collecting communities is that you periodically take the opportunity to put what you're looking for out there in the world, and people notice it, they remember it. And just a little while back, a guy that I'm friends with on a Stephen King collecting group, he decided to downsize his collection, basically focusing only on the 80s and back. So he was looking to move and get rid of his 90s and later books, particularly the UK first editions. So I reached out to him, made a great deal. He gave me a great deal, and I ordered 12 books, and they came in 2 boxes. And 2 boxes, I'm assuming great big, like this size. And I do know what I ordered in general, but I don't know what's gonna be inside this box. So I'm pretty excited to open it up and take a look. So the first thing I noticed when I picked the box up is that you don't hear anything moving around. And collectors know how vitally important good packing is. And I can already tell that this is a well-packed box of books. Got my knife. Never use scissors. I always use a utility knife because it doesn't go in as far. I can tell that this is a well-packed box of books, but I still don't want to jab a pair of scissors into it and potentially gouge something that might be standing or laying inside the box. So use my utility knife, and I'm going to cut the tape. In true collector fashion, I can tell that he reused a box that he received at some point previously that was also full of Stephen King books. One of the first rules of collecting, one of the first rules of selling books, and many collectors are sellers, keep the boxes, keep the packaging, because you never know when you're going to need to use it again. Okay, so opening up the outer layer, let me see if I can show you what this looks like inside. So inside the box, pop piece of cardboard, very nice. So if I had gone at it with a pair of scissors and jabbed it through the tape and sliced, it would have hit this cardboard instead of a book. Very nice touch. I appreciate that. Now under the cardboard, packing peanuts. Ooh, packing peanuts. They're worth their weight in gold. Okay. So inside this box, there are 2 sides. I can tell there's peanuts all around the outside. And there's 2 stacks of books inside this box. So let me reach down inside there. I'm gonna make a huge mess. Pull the books out of the box. This is a well-packed box of books. And once I get the books out, I'll show you what I see inside. Yep, as I suspected, there'll be 6 books in this box and 6 books in the other box. Even though they shipped on the same day from the same place and they're going to the same place, this box arrived super fast and the other box is still days away. Gotta love the Postal Service, right? Okay, so all the books are out of the box. Inside the box, corners are protected with extra cardboard. Very, very nice. And the bottom of the box is reinforced with extra cardboard as well. Packing peanuts all around, 2 stacks of books separated by a divider in the middle. It's just repurposed parts from other boxes, but put together very well. It's a very well packed box of books. That is very important. And as to the books themselves, excuse me, unboxing is thirsty work. Each book individually wrapped in bubble wrap, taped shut, ends closed so the book can't slip out of the bubble wrap. This is very basic, very effective. This is thin bubble wrap, couple layers around each book. Just like packing peanuts, bubble wrap is worth its weight in gold. And I am definitely going to be keeping this so that I can repurpose it for the next time I sell and ship a book. Okay, so first up, oh, very nice. UK of the Green Mile, the Omnibus edition. It's a very nice looking book. Price inside the jacket. I'll be getting to this in a later video, but it's the price jacket. The Green Mile, a novel in 6 parts. Originally published by Orion in the UK. Very nice. Very nice. Real cool. Even though it's called the Green Mile, the boards are sort of a bright blue, but it matches the jacket. It looks really nice. Also, measure of a true collector, the book is already wrapped in Mylar. And if you've watched my video about Mylar, you know how I feel about Mylar. Very, very nice touch. This was obviously well taken care of in a collector's collection. This was packed and shipped by a collector for a fellow collector. And that's a very, very nice feeling to do business with. Somebody who appreciates the books as much as you do. Next up, all right, UK of Dolores Claiborne. What an interesting jacket artwork in comparison to the US. It's very, very cool. Price jacket, $14.99. Very, very cool. I've had my eye out for Dolores Claiborne for some time because it's actually the next book in my collection chronologically that I need into the 90s. And I'm really glad to have that one. That looks good. Okay, what comes next? Next up, oh, wow, nice, very nice. Oh, wow, cool. So in the 2000s, Salem's Lot, the illustrated edition of Salem's Lot was released. And I picked up the United States first edition at the time when it was first made available, but I have never actually seen the UK one in person. That is a really nice looking book. It has previously unpublished material. It has a new introduction by Stephen King. It is illustrated as per the title throughout. Very nice. Cool design on the spine. Shows the Marston house. That is in great shape. Just great shape. Those photographs, creepy, moody photographs. Very cool. I can't wait to dig more into that. And let's see. I didn't get all of the first editions that he had available. I am still trying to be a little selective about the UK. Some of them just don't have that great of artwork. Some of them are terrible. And so I started with the books that I care about. Started there for this purchase, and also hopefully books that I care about and that have really cool artwork. So this one has pretty nice artwork, and it's one of my favorites. The novella collection Full Dark, No Stars. It says four excellent, wonderful, masterful novellas. It is one of my favorites. Oh, look at those end papers. Look like the night sky. Very, very cool. First UK Full Dark, No Stars. Looks great. Two more. And I know I can already tell what these are. This is very exciting. Yep. I'm gonna put those, show these at the same time. Ooh, very nice, very nice. I've had my eye out for this pair for quite a while as well, and it is really nice to get these. So, Desperation and the Regulators. The United States first edition hardcovers you can put side to side, and they make one large image. That does not quite seem to be the case for the UK ones, but that is just fine. Oh man, nice foil work there on the cover. The Regulators, of course, was published under the name Richard Bachman, and there is Richard Bachman, author photo. It's just a very, very old photograph of Stephen King, but I love that. Very cool. So, Regulators, green boards of a piece with jacket artwork. That looks really nice. There is foil. Oh, look at that. Look how pretty that is on the front cover of Desperation. There's an ad in the back flap for the Regulators. Don't miss Richard Bachman's The Regulators, published simultaneously with Desperation and available from bookshops now. Very cool. Blue boards on that one. So I've been looking for Desperation and the Regulators for quite some time, and every time I find it, I find the UK first edition, and I don't know what type, what version, what edition this was, a book club edition, I don't know, but always I look for the picture of the inside flap, and there should be a price. There should be a price printed in that bottom corner. And so often, Desperation and the Regulators, they don't have it. The jackets are blank. But these both have the prices. So I don't know, like I said, I don't know exactly what editions those are, what versions they are, if they're book club editions or what, but they should have prices. These do have prices. So it just goes to show the importance of pictures. If you're watching the How to Identify a First Edition videos and you're looking up books on eBay or Biblio or Abe Books or some place like that, if they don't show you the things that you need to see to know what you're getting, ask. And if they're not willing to send you additional pictures when you ask, stay away, because it's usually not a good sign. But anyway, well, very, very, very cool. I really enjoy this. 6 really cool books, most of them in just immaculate shape for a good price, packed well, shipped promptly, and from a fellow collector. I've heard people say before that we don't really own books, we just caretake them for a little while before we send them on their journey. And at first I kind of panicked about that idea, like, no, my collection, these are my books, these are my books. But even if I hold on to my books throughout the remainder of my life, I can't take them with me. As much as I would like to say, throw the whole stack in the crematorium with me and put all the ashes in an urn and scatter them over the fence at Stephen King's house, probably that's not going to happen. I can't take them with me. And people's collecting priorities change over time. So, you know, you hang on to books for a while and you love looking at them on your shelves. There's always other books that you're chasing after, other books that you would like to acquire. And so you start to look at what maybe, you know, you don't love so much anymore and what you might want to let go. And you send the books down the road, you pack them up nice and you send them off to their next caretaker. But anyway, this has been really cool and really fun, and I appreciate you spending some time with me. At some point in the next several days, the other big box of 6 books will arrive, and I will open that one with you too. So until then, thanks a lot and take care. Bye.